to do my job.
Government assures of timely completion of Shagamu-Orebini Expressway.
The Minister of Works, David Umahi, who commenced the road inspection from the Shagamu.
Lagos State Government reaffirms commitment to transforming agriculture and attaining environmental sustainability. Plus, experts harp on the need to harness opportunities of the blue economy. A warm welcome to NTA Lagos 10 News at 7. I am Musa Tolian. The federal government is assuring of timely completion of the ongoing reconstruction works on the Shagamu-Orebini Expressways, emphasizing that the road remain key drivers of economic development under President Bola Tinubu's administration. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, stated this while inspecting the ongoing reconstruction work on the roads. Lukman Adefeso's story is here presented.
David Umahi, who commenced the road inspection from the Shagamu interchange, expressed satisfaction with the progress of work on the reinforced concrete pavement. The minister announced that the first section of the 24-kilometer stretch from Shagamu interchange to Ikweru Junction is nearing completion, with 8.1 kilometers of one side of the dual carriageway already completed, and urged the contractors to expedite work on the remaining 96 kilometers from Ikweru Junction to Itele axis.
Width of the carriageway is 12 meters, and the thickness of the pavement is 200, and it's done by Y20 millimeter roads at 200.
He emphasized that road construction under President Tinubu's administration meets global standards, highlighting the durability of reinforced concrete roads, which can last over 100 years compared to asphalt roads. The minister also inspected the ongoing reconstruction of the damaged Alapako-Ogumakin flyover and the Ojo end of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, where he also gave a pass mark on the quality of work done and declared the reconstruction of the Lagos-Ibadan road completed.
Road is the catalyst, and it is the GDP that grows other GDP. So the president is aware of this, and you can see the quality of the road the president is building. And so these are roads that, when built, will last up to 100 years.
He, however, decried the dumping of refuse on federal highways and announced plans to install solar-powered streetlights, CCTV cameras, and plant trees along the Lagos-Ibadan and Shagamu-Benin-Ore expressways, while noting that the process to toll these roads is underway.
Us traders and farmers
has reaffirmed its dedication to transforming agriculture into a vibrant driver of economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental sustainability. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu made this known at the grand finale of the 2025 World Food Day celebration held at Nigeria Police College, Ikeja, with the theme, Hand in Hand for Better Food and a Better Future. Joy Ken Abapoya reports.
And fish to vegetables, grains, and other farm produce, all on display as part of activities marking this year's World Food Day celebration. The event provided a vibrant marketplace of ideas and collaboration aimed at ensuring food security for over 24 million Lagos residents.
There's so much that can be done in this country to bring down the prices of food if there's proper farming and encouragement by the government.
So there's every need to see us supporting farmers from the grassroots to the government, local government level, state government level, up to the federal government.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Abimbola Salu Hudein, says new food hubs are being developed across local governments and local council development areas to make farm produce more accessible and affordable for residents. He noted that the theme of this year's celebration, Hand in Hand for Better Food and a Better Future, reflects the state's determination to strengthen partnership and build a sustainable food system.
Farmers now enjoy direct access to guaranteed markets where their produce is purchased at pre-agreed prices, promoting price stability and increasing farmer income.
For the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems, government is committed to achieving food sufficiency.
And to what you do every single day of the year, God will continue to increase your yields in leaps and multitudes in the mighty name of God.
We are proud of one thing in Lagos, courtesy of Mr. Governor, that our prices in Lagos are coming down because a lot is being done to ensure that our farmers have enough to plant and enough to sell.
We firmly believe that the key to sustainable development lies in uplifting smallholder farmers, the backbone of our food system.
The event climaxed with awards to outstanding farmers and stakeholders. Oluwaseun Evelyn Ario was crowned Most Beautiful Farmer in Lagos, while Yaba LCDA received the Best LCDA in Agriculture Award. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakboya, NTA News.
With the global economy increasingly shifting towards sustainability, attention is turning to the vast untapped potential of the coastlines and waterways. That is why the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers 38th International Conference is focusing on harnessing the opportunities of the blue economy. On Nta Ch10, who was at the conference, has more details.
Members of the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers gathered to build capacity, deepen partnership, promote skills development, and invest in research. Speaking at this year's conference, the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, represented by the Director of Marine Conservation Innovation Technology, challenged engineers to develop innovations and form partnerships that will unlock the vast opportunities within Nigeria's marine sector.
As a nation, we stand at a threshold of critical transformation, one that will define how we harness the vast resources of our nation, oceans and waterways, for inclusive and sustainable development.
Guest lecturer Farouk Ahmed, Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, represented also urged engineers to collaborate, exchange ideas, and develop practical innovations that can drive growth in the blue economy.
There are quite a number of things that can be done in the blue economy, like the biodiversity, wind energy, ocean floor, biodiversity. There are quite a number of things that can be done. So our keynote are focusing on the fact that people can be encouraged to go into that area, build capacity in that line of work.
The national chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers, along with the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, who was represented, described the conference theme as timely. They emphasized that with the institutionalization of the blue economy by the federal government, new opportunities for international partnerships and investments are emerging.
Federal government recently created Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. The essence is to diversify the economy. Instead of relying solely on oil, we want to look into that aspect of blue economy.
To highlight the importance of engineering, sustenance of the aquatic life and the ocean management. What engineers are doing to ensure that will have a sustainable blue economy, bringing a mechanical engineering perspective into it. The team is actually very, very apt, knowing fully well that the country as we are now have a national policy on blue economy.
The theme for this year's conference is promoting sustainable economic development through technological advancement, the mechanical engineering perspective. In Lagos, On Nta Ch10, NTA News.
Mobility is not only about vehicles or roads, it's about access to opportunities, education, healthcare, and better quality of life. These were the words of Dr. Abubakar Olasheni of the Department of Urban and Regional Planning at the 20th inaugural lecture of the Yaba College of Technology in Lagos. S.A. Owamaka reports.
Moment of academic excellence and intellectual exchange as the Yaba School of Science and Technology community gathered for its 20th inaugural lecture delivered by Dr. Abubakar Olaseni of the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, Yaba Tech. With the theme Beyond Mobility, Dr. Abubakar Olaseni's lecture explores the deeper dimensions of transportation, not just as a means of movement, but as a driver of social change, economic growth, and sustainable urban development.
All the plans that them set into motion is and let them emphasize the issue of well control. That is the base, that is what the common man wants.
He added that using the transformed Oshodi Solo Transport Interchange in Lagos State as a model for modern city development, policymakers should implement smarter, inclusive, and environmentally friendly transport systems that respond to the realities of today's urban centers.
One of the ways to implement this project is to have a special purpose vehicle to drive its implementation. That is one of the things that we are lacking in. Lagos has a lot of maps, a lot of plans. But the area of implementation, that is where the problem is.
For the rector, Yaba School of Science and Technology, Dr. Ibrahim Abdul, Dr. Abubakar Olaseni's scholarly contribution is both timely and commendable, inspiring future research on sustainable transport solutions in Nigeria and beyond.
The topic is Beyond Mobility, and it examines urban planning and mobility in Lagos. It highlighted the dilemma in prioritizing urban mobility as a standalone objective.
The event witnessed the presence of colleagues, students, family, and friends who celebrated Dr. Abubakar Olaseni's academic milestones and his passion for redefining mobility as more than just motion but as a lifeline of human development. In Lagos, S.A. Owamaka, NT News.
You're still watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. More reports after this quick break. Stay with us.
Hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Sona Maltings Limited presents glucose syrup, sugar and corn into a liquefied sugar of natural origin. The most sought after glucose syrup by commercial food production companies assists in production of candy, beer, and certain canned food. and pre-made baked goods like biscuit and cookies. Sona Maltings Glucose Syrup. It's made by Sona Maltings Limited. Sona Maltings Glucose Syrup, king in liquefied sugar.
Imam Zikrullah Shafi says the essence of purification.
Glad to know that you're still staying tuned to NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Purification of the soul refers to process of cleansing one's inner self from negative traits, developing good moral and spiritual qualities. Hence, the need for the faithful to constantly carry out activities capable of creating close relationship with their Creator through unblemished soul was the focus of the Friday sermon delivered by Imam Zikrullah Shafi at the NTA Lagos Channel 10 Mosque. Ruth Adedoyin has the details.
Imam Zikrullah Shafi says the essence of purifying the soul in Islam is captured in the Quran, where the faithful are reminded that such action brings attainment of spiritual uprightness. He went further to enjoin the congregation to avoid associating partners with Allah, usurping the property of the orphans, killing a soul unjustly, and consuming interest or giving interests. In the second part of the sermon, the Imam urged the faithful to constantly supplicate for sustainable peace, even as there is a ceasefire in Gaza, Palestine. He wrapped up the sermon by asking the Muslims to enjoin what is good, forbid evil, and encourage fairness in their communities. The Imam thereafter led the congregation in 2 obligatory rakats. Jummah service is the regular noon Friday prayer, where large congregation of Muslims are educated on Islam and contemporary issues. In Lagos, Ruth Adedoyin, NTA News.
And now to foreign news. Atiya Olayinka is our guide.
Donald Trump will host Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House today to discuss supplying Ukraine with Tomahawk cruise missiles. It will be their 4th meeting since Trump returned to office. The long-range missiles, capable of striking targets up to 1,600 kilometers away, would allow Ukraine to hit deep inside Russia. Analysts say hundreds of Russian sites could come within range, and Kyiv believe this could pressure Vladimir Putin into talks. Moving on, Trump former National Security Advisor John Bolton has surrendered to federal authorities after being indicted for mishandling classified information. He is accused of sharing intelligence details with relatives while writing a book. In Lagos, Atiya.
Now for trending stories making the rounds in the world of entertainment, let's join Blessing Nwogo.
Donald Trump will host Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House today to discuss supplying Ukraine with Tomahawk cruise missiles.
Sorry for the mix-up. Next on the lineup is Sports Update with Gift George.
Women's football team, the Flamingos, are putting finishing touches to the preparations as the 2025 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup kicks off Friday in Morocco, with the host taking on Brazil. This will be the first time the tournament will be taking place in Africa, with 24 teams set to feature. The Flamingos will begin their campaign in the tournament on Sunday when it takes on Canada in a crucial Group B match. The Nigerian girls had a tactical training session on set pieces, defensive organization, midfield transition, and positional discipline. The Flamingos' best performance at the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup was a bronze medal finish in 2022.
The way we are approaching 2022 in India, the same way we are approaching Dominican Republic, and the same way we are going to approach this one in Morocco as well. But more than that, this is my third attempt. I'm trying to do something more different from what I've done in the time past.
Still talking football on the continental scene, Nigeria's representatives Rivers United have arrived Maputo, Mozambique for Saturday's CAF Champions League first leg encounter against Black Bulls. The Nigerian community in Mozambique, led by the Nigerian ambassador to Mozambique, Aminu Abdulhamid, accorded the team a warm reception at the Nigerian embassy with a promise to give the club maximum support to achieve a good result. Rivers United will seek to return to Nigeria with a favorable result on Saturday at the 3,000 capacity Legally Sports Arena in Mozambique. Still on the CAF Champions League, Nigeria's second representatives in the tournament, Remo Stars, are hosting Mamelodi Sounders of South Africa in Abeokuta on Sunday in the first leg of the CAF Champions League clash. The Nigerian Premier League champions Remo Stars will be hoping for a comfortable win in the first leg of the second preliminary round before heading to South Africa for the second leg on October 26th. In para sports, Nigeria's powerlifting champion Folashade Oluwafemi Ayo has once again written a name in the annals of history after setting a new African and world record at the 2025 World Powerlifting Championship in Cairo, Egypt. The four-time world champion lifted a massive 168 kg, beating her own previous world record and securing double gold in both the total lifts and best lift events. The Nigerian powerlifting champion, who also won gold at the powerlifting event at the 2024 Paralympic Games, has now extended her world title streak to 4 and continues to excel in the sport. With Sports Update, Gift George.
Sports Update wraps up the English version of the NTA Lagos 10 News at 7. Many thanks for watching. Fadike is standing by with the version of the news. Good evening.
Ẹ káalẹ́, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn láti iléeṣẹ́ wa NTA ìkànnì kẹwàá. Fadékẹ́ Ògúntúàṣe lóníròyìn yín. Bí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé àgbáyé ṣe ń súnmọ́ ìdàgbàsókè àti àlàáfíà, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ti ń fi òye sí lílo agbára àti àǹfààní ọrọ̀ ajé omi. Eléyìí ló mú kí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ṣe ìpàdé gbogbogbò ní àgbáyé ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejìdínlógójì ní irú rẹ̀ tí ó dá lórí ṣíṣe àmúlò àǹfààní ọkọ̀ ojú omi. Ọmọ Ẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ Ṣèdù, akọ̀ròyìn wa jábọ̀ pé lọ́dọọdún ni àwọn ẹgbẹ́ onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ máa ń parapọ̀ láti kọ́ ara wọn ní ẹ̀kọ́ fún ìtẹ̀síwájú láti lè mú kí ìbáṣepọ̀ wọn kí ó jinlẹ̀ àti ìfihàn ìdàgbàsókè òye pẹ̀lú dídá sí ìmọ̀ ìwádìí. Mínísítà fún ètò ìrìnnà ojú omi Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá tí olùdarí ètò ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ojú omi Marine Conservation Innovation Technology ṣojú fún pé àwọn onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ níjà láti ṣe ohun ọ̀tun àti ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ tí yóò ṣe àǹfààní tó dára tó wà nínú ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ojú omi ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Gbígbé ohun láti ibìkan sí ibòmíràn kìí ṣe ọkọ̀ nìkan ló lè ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀nà àbáyọ lè wá láti ìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ètò ààbò àti ìgbé ayé tó dára. Eléyìí ni Dr. Abubakar Ọláṣẹ́ní fi ṣúgbà ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ti ogún ọdún ti iléèwé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ti Yabatech ní ìlú Èkó ní ti ẹ̀ka ìmọ̀ ìlànà ìlú àti agbègbè. Àgbékalẹ̀ náà tí àkòrí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ kíkọjá ìrìnàjò. Dókítà Abubakar Ọláṣẹ́ní nínú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rẹ̀ ṣe àpèjúwe tó jinlẹ̀ nípa ìrìnàjò pé ó ju wíwa ọkọ̀ lọ láti òpópónà kan sí òmíràn. Ó ṣe lálàyé pé a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ awakọ̀ rere ní ọ̀nà lóríṣiríṣi tí ó lè mú ìdàgbàsókè wá fún àwùjọ. Ó tún ṣe àpẹẹrẹ pẹ̀lú ìdàgbàsókè nípa ti ẹ̀ka ìrìnnà tó wà ní Òṣòdì Sọ̀lọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí atọ́ka sí fún bí ó ṣe yẹ kí ìlú ńlá ṣe gbúdọ̀ rí, pàápàá ní àsìkò tí a wà yìí, tó fi mọ́ pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ rẹwà, ó sì gbúdọ̀ jẹ́ ọ̀nà tó yàtọ̀ dáradára fún àwọn ìlú ńlá. Ọ̀gá àgbà ti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà, Dókítà Ibrahim Abdul, gbóríyìn fún Dókítà Abubakar Ọláṣẹ́ní fún iṣẹ́ tó làmìlaka èyí tí Dókítà Abubakar ṣe tó jẹ́ ipa rere fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tó lè ran Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ nínú iṣẹ́ ètò ìlú àti agbègbè. Lára àwọn tó wá sí ibi ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà ní ọ̀rẹ́, ará, àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ojúlùmọ̀ tí wọ́n sì gbé òṣùbà sàdánkátà fún dókítà Ọláṣẹ́ni fún ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà. Ìpè ti jáde láti ọ̀dọ̀ Imam Zikiru Lai Shafi sí àwọn Mùsùlùmí pé ó jẹ́ ohun tí ó tọ́ fún wọn láti máa ṣe ìwẹ̀nùmọ́ ọkàn wọn. Eléyìí ni wọ́n fi di mímọ̀ ní mọ́ṣáláṣí NTA ìkànnì 10. Imam Shafi sọ pé bí wọ́n ṣe ní àlàyé nínú ìwé mímọ́ Quran, ó jẹ́ ọ̀nà fún àwọn Mùsùlùmí láti wà ní ipò tó tọ́. Nínú wáàsí yìí ni Imam gbà wọ́n níyànjú pé kí wọ́n máa lépa àlàáfíà, kí wọ́n sì máa gbàdúrà fún àlàáfíà orílẹ̀-èdè wa àti ti gbogbo àgbáyé. Imam tún sọ pé ó jẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fún Mùsùlùmí láti máa pa. Ó tún bẹ̀ wọ́n láti máa ṣàánú fún àwọn ọmọ òrukàn. Lẹ́yìn náà, ó rọ̀ wọ́n kí wọ́n máa ṣe déédéé, kí wọ́n má ṣe ṣe ibi sí ọmọlàkejì wọn. Ruth Adédoyin oníròyìn wa jábọ̀ pé lẹ́yìn wáàsí yìí ni Imam Zikiru Lai àti àwọn jọ̀mọ́ kí ìrun rákà 2. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ láṣálẹ́ tòní. Ẹ pàdé wa lọ́la fún àkọ́tún ìròyìn. Ó dàárọ̀.